So for tonight's assignment, I'd like you to write me a 3-page essay on anything at all, that you guys believe in so strongly, you'd fight for it.
That. I'd fight for no homework. I come here every day. Why can't you teach me everything I need to know while I'm here? Woo! Not woo.
Ben, you spent several years of your life growing up on this show, and
Correct.
you're returning back to this show in a different way.
Correct.
Which world do you prefer, the real world or this world?
The real world or
This world that you live in.
the world, well, that, and I'm going to make things even more complicated. The world that I live in now or the world that I lived in the 90s?
Okay, so we're breaking down to a subset.
Correct.
Do you prefer the world that Girl Meets World lives in, or the world that you lived in Boy Meets World?
Oh, excellent question. I will say this, that the world that I lived in Boy Meets World was a much more idyllic, carefree, innocent time. And I think that that was a big difference between that time and the world that I live in now on Girl Meets World, where I play a very concerned dad who's worried about his daughter. And it's a much more complicated time for kids and parents. It's not an easy time for parents and families. So I would say the ultimate would be the world that Corey Matthews grew up in. However, there was no internet, cell phones,
This is giving me a headache.
Instagram, Facebook, so there's pros and cons.
And Rowan, have you been watching Boy Meets World to kind of get a greater understanding of your on-screen father?
Yes, I've seen every single episode, proudly.
Every single episode?
Yes.
In that case, we can go to the quiz.
Oh! Wow!
What's your dad's favourite baseball team?
Oh, the Phillies.
That's correct. What was the name of the ski lodge worker he kissed when he hurt his ankle?
Oh! Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that one. I'm going to be able to
I know.
Well, you should, really.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Do you not? Are you going to pass on that one?
Oh, well, I did not like that character. She got in the way of Topanga.
Which you wouldn't have been born if you think about it.
True. That's so true.
It's very true.
So, have you been passing on tips to Rowan growing up in this bubble?
You want to say she thinks she's passing on tips to me?
I am. No, he's given me tips about, like, staying humble and everything, but I give him more tips and I fix his problems.
And how does it feel to kind of return to the show but in a completely different place?
It's fun. I mean, it's interesting. That was one of the reasons I was so excited to get back, is that it wasn't just going to be the same role, the same character.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it was fun to, do the same character from a different perspective. And it's fun being a dad and a teacher.
And is there any possibility do you think, of coming to London to film an episode? And
We love it.
We'd love to.
Yeah.
I think that would
I'm
be
like in
so
love with
much
the
fun.
city and I've only been in it for like 24 hours.
We're having a
So-
great time.
Well, I'm glad to hear. I mean,
Wonderful cuisine. Oh, just
Oh,
delicious.
food! So delicious.
on Fridays you have to drink a cup of hot fish, so that's something to look forward to on Friday.
We were excited.
I'm
We're ready.
not excited.
Well, we're in their country. We have to do what they say.